Charlie here, dynamic creative. That's what we're going to cover today. It's super powerful, and I'm going to start with the why. If somebody doesn't start with the why when they're trying to explain something, that probably means they're going to lose. So we're going to get into the why of dynamic creative. Then we're going to get into the how of dynamic creative. And then we're going to add a little piece at the extra, what I like to call the value. So let's get started. My name is Charlie, Facebook Disruptor, here to help you out. Dynamic creative, let's go. Okay. Dynamic creative, the why. Why do we use dynamic creative? Well, it provides value in several different ways. Number one, it makes things really easy for you, right? Number two, it allows Facebook to combine all sorts of different elements to do testing and actually deliver the best result. And we're getting into that in the how. And the last thing that it does is it massively simplifies the Facebook process. And if you know me, I'm all about simplicity. So let's get into the how. How does dynamic creative work? Number one, to execute it, when you're building an ad set, you can choose inside the build at the ad set level, dynamic creative. Now, when you do that, you'll have the option of making only one ad per ad set. But that's deceiving. Dynamic creative is actually going to build you a lot of ads. And what do I mean by this? Now, in the how, when you're setting it up, you want to have multiple creatives, so that's videos or images, or multiple sets of copy, primary text, the words that go above the picture or video, or multiple headlines, the big words that go below hand, or multiples of each. And this is what makes dynamic creative really strong. If you have 5 images and 3 headlines and 3 sets of copy, primary text, and you were to build out every single possible combination, that would be 45 ads. Now, I don't know about you, I'm really fast. 45 ads, I'm going to definitely screw up at least one, and it's going to take an hour, 2 or 3 hours to get done, especially if you have to upload that video, or you have to do things over and over again, and then you have to QA all the work. It can be a pain. Also, dynamic creative will allow Facebook to assemble those and target each one to the right specific user, because what it does, instead of having to build out every single possible combination and then Facebook to determine it between the however many dollars you have going between 45 different possible combinations, it's able to assemble what works and what doesn't from each one. So it actually makes it one unified experience, showing the right copy, headline or primary text, headline, and image or video to the right customer. Now from this, we're going to be able to see what is the best copy, what is the best headline, what is the best image or video, or which ones do really well or which ones do really poorly. And based on that, we're going to be able to understand what is of value to us and what isn't. And from there, we can get into the last part, which is value. Why is it valuable? Well, number one, time and error. There's a massive opportunity for human error when you have to make 45 ads, and that takes hours. Number two, in the value section of this, is it allows Facebook to understand the compound effect of this image or this set of words, this headline or this primary text, and combine those together to deliver the best possible option. It takes all of the thinking out for you and makes it easier while providing a greater bit of insight. And the real value between everything is twofold. Number one, performance. It will deliver the most amount of money to the thing that's most likely to deliver whatever action you're optimizing towards, be it a lead, conversion, link clicks, engagement, whatever. It's going to deliver those things as efficiently as possible. Number two, the other side of that value is the insight. You can go into your reporting, and inside the dashboard, there's a little thing up here called breakdown. Now, if you hit breakdown, you'll see inside of a dynamic creative ad set, a little spot that says dynamic creative element, and you'll be able to see the reporting by each element. How much got spent on each video? How much got spent on each image? How much got spent on each headline and each copy? And from there, you can build out winning ads if you want to go that route. You can eliminate, you can remove the options that don't do well for you. You have a lot of places to go from here. But dynamic creative, why do we do it? Because it saves time and energy and gives us better quality insights. The how, we select dynamic creative at the ad set and upload many different things. And the value is that it does the hard work for us. It eliminates human error, and it provides insight that otherwise would take a much longer amount of time. That's dynamic creative. You should use it. I highly recommend it. I do all of it. Thank you so much. My name is Charlie. I hope you found this valuable, and I've got much more to come to you. So thank you very much for your time. I'll see you on the internet.